Here it is, the last Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low that's ever going to release. The Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Olive. In today's video, we're going to completely review this shoe. We're going to compare it to the reverse mochas when it comes to quality-wise, fit and sizing, and everything you need to know about the shoe if you decide to buy a pair. Now, of course, before we get too far into it, guys, let's hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. 100 like, 100 comment does get a $15 cash app for me. Just follow my social medias down below. Let's go ahead and review this sneaker. Now, starting off, I feel like one of the most important aspects of the shoe is the sizing. This is a women's size shoe. So if you are a man, go up 1.5 from your original size. Now, for me, I do have a narrow foot, so I like to go down half a size. So I'm typically a 10, but I go down to a 9.5 in my size, which would be an 11 women's. I have a narrow foot, so the OGs do give me extra room within that toe box area. And I don't like my foot slipping around because if they are a little too big, they give me that crazy creasing on the very end of the toe box, and no one wants that. That just makes the shoe looks more aged, and I don't want to have to go through and deal with that, and I don't want my foot to be uncomfortable in the shoe. So with the sizing, keep that in mind with these OGs. I did experience that with all my lows. I do have extra room in the shoe itself. Let me know how the sizing is for you on these. Now with the material that we're starting out with, let's start with the toe box and all the way around the shoe, the black material, the black nubuck that we do use. You can see you can go back and forth on it. You have that cool little effect because that's the style of the nubuck, and all the way around. And we do have the Cactus Jack symbol. You can see when the light hits it just right, you can see Cactus Jack stamp right there on the inside of your foot. Going to the back and all the way around, they're using that same material. It is a softer material. It's a softer nubuck compared to your reverse mocha. The reverse mocha nubuck, you can almost tell on camera. It just looks a little bit more premium, and you can tell it on the feel, by the feel. If you have them in hand, you know what I'm talking about. Now with the white leather all the way around the shoe, they didn't use the tumbled leather either. As you can see when I squeeze this, and as you can get in close, it is not tumbled leather. It's just kind of that normal leather on the shoe, which is fine. I just feel like the tumbled leather does give it a little bit more of a premium feel when you get in close on those. Now, I know some people don't mind that. It's just something that I did observe compared to our reverse mochas. The tongue tag will be nylon, the nylon with the cool Cactus Jack symbol on there. I love that, and then Nike Air on the tongue. On the back of the shoe, we have Air Jordan on our right pair, and then of course on our left pair, we have the Cactus Jack symbol, just like all of our other Travis Scotts that we have out here. The midsole itself is this cream colorway, as you can see on both pairs of shoes. They do come stock with white laces, and of course they have 3 extra laces, as all Travis Scotts do. They do come with our red laces. I know a lot of people like those, black laces, and olives. Now I wouldn't do the olive lacing. There's no way. I probably wouldn't do red either. The only 2 that I would even consider running is our white pair and the black pair. I think I'm going to run white if I do decide to keep this shoe. And then on the inside, our insoles, this is one of the coolest things. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on screen so you can really see it, but I'll show it here too. You have the cool insoles. They have cool designs on the insoles. And actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and take them out because they're super easy to take out of the shoe. You can see on our right shoe, we do have Nike Air, the Cactus Jack, 23, all of this on our right pair, and then the left one. The left one is the cool one. Like this one really sticks out when it comes to an insole. Check this out. Check this out. We got the Air Jordan Cactus Jack with the Air Jordan emblem, which is so cool, and 23 up here with a little bit of flames going on. Man, I love this about shoes. It's the small things. It honestly is just the small things on a shoe when it comes to me. I know no one's going to see this when you're walking, but come on, man. This is so cool. Let me guys know what you think of the insoles on it itself. We do know all Travis Scotts do that. Even with reverse mochas, we have cool designs on the insole, you can see there. But man, it's gonna be hard for me to let these go. This is a very, very cool shoe. I think overall the quality's there, but it's not really the best. I definitely feel like the quality marker came down when it comes to the other Travis Scotts that we've seen. It's unfortunate considering this is the last Travis Scott. I was hoping they're gonna knock it out of the park, use all the premium leather. I'm not saying it's not, but you guys know if you have them in hand, they do feel a little bit different. Now, one cool thing I did learn about this, Francis, if you are watching this right now, I know you do watch my videos. He taught me this and learned this. Check it out. We do have 8 lace holes, but I never noticed that. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't pay attention to it. If you go look at your other Jordan 1 lows, they'll actually have 7 lace holes here instead of the 8 like you see on the OGs and when they get us with the Travis Scotts. One cool little fun fact that I didn't know until I was live streaming and I figured that out. I always love learning more about shoes and, you know, just making my knowledge a little bit more about the shoe itself. It's just something cool to know. Now on the bottom of the shoe, we do have this, the olive like I showed you, and the Nike. The box itself, I guess I didn't really show you the box this round. We do have the normal Travis Scott. It looks good. We have olives. Like I said, we did go with that size 11, and this is pretty cool right here. This is really cool right here. We have the Travis Scott paper that you always get to come with. The Travis Scott symbol, Air Jordan, Nike, and it's pink. So it does really stick out when it comes to the shoe and the shoe box. It definitely gives a presentation for sure. These definitely do stick out, and I know a lot of people love Travis Scott's, and they're going to be really grabbing them because it's the last one. Now, this may be one of your most affordable Travis Scotts. Now, the women's sizes, they're pretty down, but the big sizes and all the men's sizing, so like your 10, 10 and a half, 11, 11 and a half, and all the way up, and then we went into extendos. Here in the USA, we did get extended sizing. I think it went up to like a size 15 women's, maybe a little bit higher. I know we went way up there on sizing here in the US. I can't remember the exact highest size, so we did get those extended sizes, so they will be worth a lot of money. Right now, I think these are mid 700s, 600s, so in the aftermarket, this may be your time to grab because all pairs are coming in. That dip is initially hit. I know most pairs are in, so I don't know if we're going to get them any lower than what they are at the moment. Now, I do think this shoe will go up over time. I think it's going to take some time, just like Phantoms are taking time to go back up. But I think once people get them in, they're going to realize these really aren't that bad. They're not terrible. I know people are like, oh, there's so much stock of these. And then, man, so many entries. I know it felt almost impossible for a lot of people. I know Sneakers was rough, and they even loaded a lot of stock on the shoe, and I still could not hit on Sneakers. Let me know how you hit your pair. If you have a pair in, let me know how you hit it. I actually hit on an undefeated raffle, which just blew my mind. I didn't even know if that was even possible. I thought they backdoored all pairs, so shout out to Undefeated for this pair. This is kind of a big deal to me because I hit it on the same week that we did hit 30,000 subs on the channel. I want to say thank you all for that. So you got to let me know, guys, if you're still here, let me know. Do I keep this sneaker? Can I let it go? Because the week was so huge. I had the biggest streams, got 30,000 subs. Do I let it go or do I keep it? I'm going to decide on you guys. Let me know. I know, I think I'm having a hard time wearing it, but I think it'd be a special shoe that I break out every once in a while, just like I do with my reverse mochas on special occasions. You know the deal. Break them out and actually run them. But overall, guys, that is my opinion on the Travis Scott. Quality, okay. I think it fell off a little bit. Nubuck material just feels a little bit softer, a little bit cheaper. All your laces, they come with 3 laces. They have cool designs on the insoles. I think they'll go up over time. I think it's going to take some time. So let me know what you're doing with your pairs, like I said earlier, and that'll be it for today's review. Now, as always, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, 100 like, 100 comment, will get a $15 cash out from me. Thank you all, as always, for your support. You guys have been showing mad love. All my social medias are down below, and I always have to say thank you, Kick Notify. Kick Notify is why I hit this pair, straight up. I entered all the raffles. They sent me every raffle that's possible. I'm talking, I entered probably like 20 raffles on this shoe itself. And of course, I entered the Travis Scott site, but that's like, it's Travis Scott. That site was just a mess. We waited up until 12 o'clock. Thank you all that did camp out with me on that one. But if I wouldn't have seen all the raffles because it kicked, I wouldn't have hit these. I hit Undefeated on their EQL system finally. I've never hit on EQL, and I finally done this one, so I feel super lucky. Super lucky, honestly. So, but guys, thank you once again. That is it for today's video. I will see you on the next one. If you made it this far, let's say Travis Scott olives really aren't that bad. But that is it, guys. I will see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.